Hello everyone. Today an Asus VivoBook Intel Core i5 11th or 12th generation according to the label, Intel Iris, the graphics card. The story with this computer is that the person who sent it to me did a quick visual inspection and he noticed that a chip had burned out. Photos show it's the chip generating 3.3 volt and 5 volts. That's the extent of my knowledge. Without further ado, oh, there are no screws. He didn't put the screws back. Thank you. It's gone. There's one there. Ah, it went through the plastic. It's nothing. That's not bad. No screws. Goes all by itself. Watch out. Here we are. The second story with this computer is that the computer is still under warranty, but the problem is that the person didn't write down the BitLocker key. This hard drive is encrypted with BitLocker. It's not advisable to fiddle with the BIOS, replace the card or anything like that, because BitLocker will activate. And there you have it. There's a small note nearby. HS? Okay. He told me that he lifted a piece of plastic and he saw that there was a chip that had... This is the one. Yeah, it should match the photos. We'll take a look at it under the microscope. But before we go any further, I'm just going to remove the drive. The battery is connected. We're going to check if there's anything on the battery. Probably not. Nothing at all. So we can disconnect the battery. Yes, when you send the computer under warranty, the manufacturer reserves the right to replace the motherboard or even format the hard drive. A few clients experience this, and they've told me. Format the hard drive, lose data, because they tell you before sending your computer, please back up your data. Wait, oh, my computer is broken. How do you want me to back up my data? So there you go. We're going to check our main circuit, which should be over here, and it looks good. We can take it somewhere else. Here we're going to check if it's ground. There, it's ground. So the other side isn't ground. So I'm just going to find my main circuit somewhere else. Here I'm on the positive side of my main circuit, which I think is my main circuit. If I find it somewhere else too, that means I'm sure it's our main circuit. And I'm going this way. Not this side, but this side. There, we should have the same thing. Yes, 0. Which means that where I was and where I was here, it's the same thing. So it's our main circuit. That looks good. Okay. Now, we can focus on this chip. We're going to check the 2 coils compared to ground. This one is fine. And the other one too. Oh, but the LDOs. What do you think of that? The LDOs. The microscope is not connected. Now, this chip, it produces 4 voltages. I don't remember where I was. Oh yes, this chip, it produces 4 voltages. 3.3 normal, 5 normal, and the 2 LDOs. 3.3 LDO and 5 LDO. So now the 2 coils, we've checked the 3 and the 5 normal. Now we're going to check the LDOs. microscope. Here we are. What is this? It wouldn't be glue by chance. It looks like if this chip, we recognize it. It has 4 capacitors on each corner. There you go. P number 1, it's here. On the sides, these capacitors are connected to the coil. On this side, to this one. We can see it here. There, the circuit starts in the middle, goes to this capacitor, and goes over here to this coil. The other side, in the middle, same thing. Oh, there's a capacitor. Thanks to the VIA, it should go here. We can check that. 0. Yeah. This side goes to this coil, and the other side, there you go. Which means the top and the bottom, because P number 1 is there. The top and the bottom are our LDOs. And there. Oh, this thing is bothering me there. There you go. We go directly to the capacitor. And we check. Our LDO is fine. Okay. The other side. Both LDOs seem to be fine. Our main circuit is fine. Our 2 LDOs are fine. I think it's time to connect the board. What do you think? I agree. We have 19 volts. And the right tip. And here we go, and we monitor the power supply. Okay, there, something is heating up. That's not normal. I'll take out the camera, and I'll get there. Let's go. Let's connect. It's the one that's heating up. So the customer was right. Great. But the LDOs, they weren't short-circuited. We're connected. Do we have something here? No, not here either. The LDO. Here? That's where we have a problem. We have one of the LOs measured 1.5 volts. And the other one should be fluctuating at 5 volts. So we know that the 5 volts is above and the 3.3 is on my side. I'm talking about the LDOs. I think we can afford to send a little bit of electricity. $300 amps. We said the one on my side. Okay, let's go. I will use the super, which is right there. I'm gonna come and power my LDO. It's not the Super A. So what's heating up? So we're going back to the Super one more time to make sure it's okay. No, it's not heating up. Good. Good. And now we can afford to increase the amps a little. 1 amp. Damn. As long as it's a capacitor. I'm going to pause. I'll look and I'll let you know if I find anything. I think I found something, a very unexpected place around. I'm going to stand on it. Here we go. Yeah, let's. Just go over there. Here we go. There you go. Right in that spot. What could possibly be in that spot? Lisa. Possible. How about we disconnect the cable and try? Sound good? We can disconnect the ribbon cable. What's left? Speaker. I just disconnected the card. The plug card, I think it's called that. And we're going to power our LDO. No more consumption. Yeah, that's right. See if the computer will start. 19 volts. Fan is connected. Here we go. We're monitoring the consumption. It seems to be okay. Press the button. Nothing happens. Yes, the start button is on the keyboard. Okay, we'll try that later. We're going to go see what we have on the other side of this board. Battery's still disconnected. The Litzer is on this side. Here we have nothing. Oh, we have a very small component. Bin. It's this one that was heating up right here. It emanated from the heating corner. What is this? It's the ground. Send a little more light. Could it be a capacitor? You tell me. 78 men. I think we're going to unsolder it. And we'll know more then. I think it's a capacitor. One side is connected to ground, and the other side goes to the connector. Did I disconnect it? Oh, there you go. It's right there. Let's put it aside. It looks like it's a capacitor. It's not the same thing at all. We're going to test the capacitor too. We know 82. Are you still there? Oh yeah, there are a few left. All right, reassemble everything. Check. There we go. Good reaction. While we're here, do you want us to check our LDOs? And we're going to check our LDOs. I think that's what I said. Ah, this piece of plastic. No, I don't want to tear it off. Here we go. On my side, we have 3.0 volts and not 1.5, I think. And on the other side, 5 volts stable. It moved earlier. Now then, let's move to the coils. They aren't turned on, neither one nor the other. And here, I suppose that if we press the button, the computer should start. I press it now. It doesn't happen. Why doesn't it start? Keyboard connector comes all the way here. You think you have to connect the battery. That's why it's doing that. We're going to shorten the battery. So, change in consumption. Not really. Either. We unplug, plug back in. The help. Still no. That's strange. You think it's because the battery's flat? Still, we should have another reaction. We should have had the LEDs here. I think. We're going to send a little bit of electricity to the battery. That is to say, it's a 2-cell. One, it's just activated the battery. Four amps. Come on, light. Light. It's crazy. This computer should be able to work without the battery. I'm going to charge the battery a little, and we'll see. I've soldered a wire to the battery's positive. I'm going to connect it like this and let it charge. See you later. It's been charging for a while now, and I think it's time to check. What do we have on the battery? On the battery, we have 7.25 volts. What is this battery? I've been charging for a while now. Let's connect it. Let's see if we have a little light here. There we go. No light. Unbelievable. It's the day after yesterday, and the PC still won't start. Well, I don't think it's a battery issue because I charged it quite a bit yesterday. And the PC still won't start. I'm going to end the video soon. I'd like to hear your opinion. What could have happened? What's wrong? We saw that there was a component here that was shorting our 3.3 volt LDO. The chip got hot. We removed the component. The do is fine. It came back. We also have the 5 LDO, but the PC refuses to start. I have already removed the motherboard behind you. I inspected behind it. No liquid, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Incomprehensible. I will give you the measurements of the coils, and I await your suggestions to see what could have happened. Your ideas. It could also be a way to check your level if you have learned something in all the years of the channel's existence. Or it must be 2 or 3 years, I think. Let's go. Start with this one. The charge coil. There. This one is probably the RAM line. That processor, 78. Things will be the same there too. It's the same circuit. Yeah. Then, I imagine that this is the 225 chipset for the chipset. Okay. I haven't noticed anything at all. I'll just give you the measurements. Next, over here, what I assume is our normal 3.3 volt synchronous RAMs. Next here, what I assume is our normal 5 volts. Here are the measurements. I don't have any other coils to give you advice either. I wait for you. Let's check one last time. Maybe the card repaired itself during the night. Alright. We're going to connect the battery. Do we have something on the battery? Eight volts. When I tell you that the battery's charged, 8 volts. And we connect it. We'll have the light there, and it'll feel strange. Here we go. The power supply, we have 4 amps. More than enough for this computer. Here we go. Small reaction, 10 amps. There you go. So far, everything is normal. Everything is normal. We're going to press the button. No consumption, nothing at all. And we still don't have the light. There you have it. Thanks in advance for your suggestions and ideas. And that concludes episode 1 of this computer. I'll see you soon. Ciao.